Hey guys, my name is Roscoe, and welcome back to my channel. Today I will be reviewing the Squid Industries Krake Raken v2.5 trainer. First off, just right off the bat, I want to say this is my all-time favorite battle song at this point. I have flipped upwards of 10, and I don't think anything's even come close to this. The Kraken is near perfect. Highly recommend. Alright, first thing I want to talk about is the construction. So, the Krake Raken has 70-75 aluminum channel handles using Zen pins and a 410 stainless steel hardened steel blade. This makes this battle song extremely durable. I mean, it's resistant to all kinds of beating. I've had this thing for about 2 months and I've dropped it on concrete, more concrete, tile. I've dropped it on essentially everything. And it takes such a beating and it still looks good. And the anodization is very pretty on this. I've seen both the teal and the purple. My personal one's the teal, and it honestly looks better in person, even though it looks great. First off, this thing is great for doing tricks. The handles have a nice texture on it that make them really grippy for doing fans and stuff, and I love that. I incorporate a lot of fans in my tricks, and the handles themselves are a little handle biased, making them good for rollovers, but I'll get more of that into the flipping section. I really like the blade design. It's super cool, and with the long strip running down the spine, it provides a very unique ringing noise, along with the clackiness that you'd expect out of a Squid Industries knife. I really love it. It's a very fun knife. There's a chamfered spine, which means doing chaplains or behind the 8 balls. All that stuff is very comfortable and doesn't mess with your feet. But now I'm gonna go on to the flipping. This is the best knife I've ever flipped. The balance, ever so slightly handle biased, makes this knife perfect. I love incorporating rollovers and all that stuff into my tricks, so this knife is perfect for my style of flipping. It performs aerials flawlessly, parabolics flawlessly. Any kind of trick, tell it to do, it'll do it. No hesitation. I love it. I think it is amazing. Near perfect. 10 out of 10. So yeah, it doesn't matter if you're a heavily experienced flipper or a new flipper. This knife is amazing for flipping. But I'm not the only one who owns a Kraken around here. A good friend of mine, one of the people who've been working on my reviews for a few months now, my good old buddy, old pal, featured in the Mako review, Proccy Flips, also has a Kraken. So, as our special guest, I'm gonna let him take it from here.
So I recently bought the Kraken for around $150 off of Instagram. It was purple and had a few little marks, but it was a really good price. It had tap and play, but didn't really matter. I sanded down the bushings and got little to no tap out of it when lubed properly. But as of right now, I still flip it as my main flipper. But yeah, it's held up really well. So I've dropped this thing on concrete, carpet, like basically whatever, and it's held up to whatever I'm throwing at it essentially. The lightweight, it's a little bit lighter than most battle songs at like 4.2 ounces, I believe, for the trainer. I have the trainer and so does Ezra, but it's very neutral weight, which I really enjoy. I've figured out that I like that more as of recently versus maybe like the Triton or what I'm used to flipping. But it's not too light to where it feels like I don't have good control. And I also have bigger hands, so I generally don't like the super light battle song, just with my hand size, and then my fingers are kind of bigger. So I've noticed that the Kraken fits my purposes better overall. So overall, I feel like this is just a staple in the community, being one of the most versatile flippers that pretty much everyone likes, the trainer or the live blade. But the trainer does get some hate, although I think it's way better than people make it out to be. Just overall, great battle song for the price. As for the future, with what Machine-Wise is doing, I'm not sure how the Kraken's going to handle. But with a company like Squid, I feel like they're going to have good. It's going to be good whatever they make. You know, the Swordfish is coming out, and overall, just the Kraken is a great trainer for the price. And yeah.
Thank you so much, Proccy. You're the best. But on a serious note, just as an overview, this is my favorite battle song, but I do have one complaint. Bushings. So the bushings are super nice on this battle song, which means it doesn't need to be tuned constantly, except that on Procky's knife and on mine. His are slightly oversized, and I have one that's slightly undersized, giving them little bits of play, and on Procky's some tap. Other than that, this knife is a 10 out of 10. That's actually about it I have for today. First off, main thing, check out Procky Lube. Procky's been working on it, and it is amazing. I have a bottle. I recommend it. Get some. It's pretty cheap too. It's about $10 a bottle plus shipping. Highly recommend it. I've actually made a bottle myself, so may make a few more. But yeah, that's about it. Geo, who does some of the filming for my other reviews, is getting a Squid Trader in soon. So look out for that. That should be the next review, unless something else comes up. I'll see you then. Ezra, out.